Hello again everybody and welcome back to Boozetooz. Today we'll be unboxing the first two of the 6 figures in the Breaking Bad collection. So, let's get this thing open. So the first two we're going to be unboxing today is Walter White and Saul Goodman. And since there's 6 figures in all, I figured that I would group them into 3 different videos, so I'll be doing 2 figures a video. So without further ado, let's open this thing up and let's check out the first figure. And I think we gotta go for Walt first. As you guys can probably tell from my channel, my favorite color is maroon, so I'm already loving the front of the sleeve here. So on the front of the sleeve here, it kind of reminds me of my logo because it's a darker maroon on the bottom and it fades to a lighter maroon on the top. So we have Walter White in big white letters there, no pun intended. And then of course we have the concept of the figure right there. And I gotta say, they did a great job deciding like what figure they were gonna use for him. I think this is gonna look really cool. Then of course we have the Youtooz Collectibles logo right there. And on the side here, okay, so it looks like we're in the lab. So there's an entire episode of Breaking Bad where Walter is trying to get a fly out of the lab and he's freaking out about it because in order to do what they're doing, apparently the lab needs to be like contained and like with like no outside air at all, or it could mess up the thing that they are cooking. So I like how they put flies all over the box. That's pretty funny. And so it looks like we just got the big lamps right there, we got the bricks in the background, and we got some pipes on the wall. The sleeve looks pretty cool. I like it. So overall, I really like the sleeve. It definitely fits the figure very well considering he's wearing his outfit that he uses in the lab, and the sleeve is a depiction of the lab. But without further ado, let's take off the sleeve and let's check out the box. And wow, he has a big head. So of course we have Youtooz Collectibles on the top there. It looks like he is number 1 of the collection. Then we got the concept right there, Walter White right there, vinyl figure, and on the bottom there it says Breaking Bad Collection. Very cool with the logo and everything. Then the background color is the same color as the sleeve. It's like the darker maroon. Let's flip it to the side here, and it looks like we got another concept of Walter White right there. And it looks like we got another depiction of the lab in the background. We got the big tanks right there that Jesse always has to clean. We got the lamp right there, some pipes on the wall, and another fly. Then on the back here, we got an even better picture of the lab, and this is actually very accurate to how the lab looks in the show. So in the background, we got some storage trays of product that still needs to be broken up with a hammer, and then we got all the tanks used for cooking the product. And the description of the figure says, "This fly is a major problem for us. It'll ruin our batch. We need to destroy it and every trace so we can cook." I think that's the direct quote from the show and Walt's freaking out about the fly. That's a good episode. If you guys have never seen Breaking Bad, as long as you're old enough to watch it, you definitely should. It's such a good show. Then on the right side of the box here, we just got some more tanks in the background and it says, "There's been a contamination." Then on the top of the box, of course we have another picture of Walt's beautiful face, and let's open this up and let's check out the inside box design. And the message on the inside of the box says, "My head is not the problem, Jesse, the fly is." I remember that quote because that's when he's going like super crazy about the fly and Jesse's trying to calm him down. Alright, let's get that out of there. And for the inside of the box, we just have some more pictures of the lab, and that looks great. We got a little broom right there. Very cool detail in the box. And without further ado, let's check out the actual figure. Let's see if it's gonna stand up. Oh, it does stand up. It seems like it's very unstable, but it does stand up. This figure came out awesome. So on the top of the figure here, we have his gas mask that he uses for cooking because obviously there's a lot of poisonous vapors that come off of the product. Then he's got his classic Walter White glasses on, and we got a little fly right there on the glasses. That looks sick. And so I believe that this figure is based off of when he really goes crazy about the fly and he grabs like a golf club or something and he just starts whacking it around the room trying to get the fly, and he ends up destroying most of the room. Of course, we've got the classic Heisenberg Beard right there, and you can tell he's very angry. Look at his eyebrows and like the wrinkles in his forehead. He is pissed. Then he's wearing his classic meth cooking outfit, which is like an orange jumpsuit basically with some blue gloves. And the outfit looks really good all the way around. We even got the hood on the back there. Then he's wearing some blue shoes on the bottom, and we have Youtooz collectibles right there. And on this one, we have Sony Pictures Television. Wow, that's the first time I've seen, I mean, this is the first time I bought a licensed figure, so, but that's the first time I've seen, like, the foot not have the Youtooz.com on it. And I definitely gotta compare him to my other figures at the end of the video, because I just feel like he's just huge, at least his head. His head is massive. But without further ado, let's open up the next figure. I'll throw Walt over there, and let's take out Saul Goodman. And here he is. This guy looks sick. I'm already loving the box. So you can tell that this box is definitely modeled after his office. So on the top there, we got Saul Goodman, vinyl figure, and then we got a picture of the concept right there. But without further ado, let's check out the rest of the sleeve, and it looks like we just have the columns that go all the way around. Very cool. You can see how, like, very, like, not clean and decrepit they are, just like how they are in the show. And then we have some Youtooz eyes on the bottom there. So overall, I would give the sleeve a pretty cool rating. It definitely fits the character very well. But without further ado, let's take off this sleeve, and here we go. So we have Youtooz collectibles right there. He is number 3 of the collection. I'm guessing Jesse's number 2? Or maybe he's number 0. I don't know if they're doing a number 0. I haven't really checked the numbers on the figures on the website, so I guess we'll see when they come in. But we have Saul Goodman down there, vinyl figure. We have another picture of the concept for the figure right there, and on the bottom there, of course, we have Breaking Bad collection. Awesome. Then on the side here, we have another picture of the concept for the figure right there, and his forehead looks massive. We got a bookcase in the background right there, another column, and then we have another, I think it's the Constitution. I'm just gonna go with it's the Constitution. Oh, it says right here, "We the People." Isn't that the Constitution? And this looks pretty much identical to his office in the show. We got a little lamp right there. We got a mug that says "World's Greatest Lawyer." We got a bunch of books on the desk there, and we got a little statue of a lady. And then we got the good old Constitution on the wall right in the middle of his office there. On the side of the box here, we got another column, and it says, "I will fight for you, Albuquerque." I wonder if it's gonna say "Better Call Saul" anywhere on this box. On the top of the box here, we have another picture of Saul's beautiful face. We have the Constitution in the background, and let's open this thing up and let's check out the figure. Oh, that's weird. There's no message on the inside of the box. I actually thought it was gonna say "Better Call Saul" there, but maybe not. That's strange. This is the first figure they put out in a very long time that doesn't have a message on the inside of the tab. Alright, let's get this guy out. And on the inside of the box here, we just have another depiction of his office with the Constitution on the wall. Very cool. And let's check out the figure. So the figure is a depiction of him sitting on his desk, obviously, and it looks like the book that's open that he's holding says "We the People," so it must be the Constitution. So on the top of the figure here, he has his classic Saul Goodman hair part right there. He's got the little Bluetooth earbud in his ear right there, and he's pointing. It looks like he's pointing at the camera, recording his commercial, saying, "I will fight for you, Albuquerque." And he's got a classic Saul Goodman suit on with the blazer, and then a bright lime green shirt there with a blue and white striped tie. His pants are the same color as his blazer, and he's got some bright pink socks on, which perfectly fits the character. And the desk looks pretty good. We got, it looks like paneling on the front of the desk there, and on the back we got some more paneling, and we got some books on the desk there. They definitely did a really good job on this figure as well. I hate when companies like make a figure of like a character from a show, and it just doesn't look like the characters at all. But these two figures look pretty much identical to the characters in the show, which is perfect. So as you guys can tell, Walter White is definitely the bigger one of the two here. I mean, it makes sense because Saul is sitting down. But here we have the great Heisenberg and his subpar lawyer. Subpar, what am I talking about? Saul Goodman is the best lawyer in the world. But these figures look fantastic, and they're definitely true to the characters, which was something that I was really looking forward to. I think they're coming out with a new collection of Breaking Bad figures as well. I think Gus is in it, Hank is in it, and Mike is in it possibly. I really hope they make a figure of Mike, because he is definitely my favorite character in the show. I can definitely say that Youtooz did a fantastic job on these figures, so I'm really excited for the other 4 to come in. But if you guys have not picked up these figures and you want to, I believe they're still all on the site. They haven't sold out. So I'm not sure which Breaking Bad figures I'm going to be unboxing next, because these two are the only ones that have come in so far. So I will be doing 2 more Breaking Bad videos with 2 figures in it each, so I'm really excited for those ones to come in. But that's all I have for you guys for this video. If you guys liked it, please hit that like button. Let me know if you like the double unboxing. Leave me a comment down below, subscribe for more Youtooz unboxings, and I will see you guys in the next video!